Hello, guys. How's everybody doing today? Hope all is well. So, double feature again today because I didn't fill up to filming last week. So, I have both episodes of Altered Index 2025 for today. One prompt was creative life, and one prompt was, and the next one was recycling. Now, in the world of junk journaling, those two kind of go together. Because it's what we do. We take materials that normally would be thrown away, and we use them in our craft. So I kind of have a host of things out, obviously more than normal because I am working on two at once. So what I'm going to start out first with is collaging both of these cards. So I think that's going to make things ever so slightly easier for me. I found some more pieces while I was looking for my glue page. And sorry, no music in the background today. Again, just like yesterday, because I'm still can't figure out how I saw comments when I did this before. So I'm watching comments on my phone. Ooh, I'm gonna slide that over. Just happened to look up and realized how close my silicone glue was to my fan. Like, yeah, I can see. I'll be reaching for that and get my hand in the fan. It happened more than once yesterday. So I'm just gonna start collaging, but I'm gonna start first by, like I said, put something between the two to kind of hold them together. This is one of my painty papers, doing splatter painting on this particular paper. It was scrapbook paper. So that's what the whole strip looked like. Now I made some tags for fair, and I discovered that this Citrizolve paper does not like glue stick. I had to re-glue just about every single one, which was a little frustrating. But now I know. That glue is so slippery. My papers will probably be flying around because my fan is literally right there. Oh, you can see just in the very tippy top of your screen, you can see my fan blade. Oh, I've got more than 2 cards here. So the Citrizolve paper, this is done with Citrizolve degreaser and old National Geographic magazines. They have to be older than 1990, I believe it was. I do have a video in my playlist. I just realized I glued on not my glue paper, but paper for the collage. But in essence, you get the Citrizolve in a spray bottle, and you just flip through your magazine, squirt, 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 next squirt, and you just squirt all the pages, and you let it sit. And then when you come back, the ink has melted, for lack of a better term, lack of a better word there. And it creates these really cool images. Some pages, like this one, the text pages don't. It's the colorful imagery. So you can see on this one, there's some words left over that are visible. So that was the ink spots would be bleed over from the page that was next to it. But I like it nonetheless. A little bit of map. So I'm just kind of going through it with these two prompts, basically just picking what was already on my desk and using it. Picking from what was already on my desk. Somehow or another, I've managed to lose my big metal ruler. Like, I don't know how I managed that. It's somewhere. You'd think it'd be like right in my face because it's, you know, like 2 inches wide and 12 inches long. It should be like fairly easy to spot, and yet I see it nowheres. Pulling from different pages. Let's see. And I'm going to put it up there. Hello to my bushwatcher. Scoot you down just a smidge. Into the fan. It's an open blade fan, just so you know. So yeah, things get up in there. And so this is a page of my eco dyed paper. Actually, I think this one might be Mina's. But really cool. I just tested that out for the first time ever doing it. I'm like, ooh, this is really fun. Now I want to go get some more leaves out of the yard and get some more, make some more. Let's see. Oh, my bushwatcher left. It's okay. I understand this isn't for everyone. Put that up that way. Yeah, it's funny. I was looking through Marketplace to see if I could find some more Nat Geos, which I don't know why I'm looking. It's not like I've even come close to using all that I made the first time I did it. Because yeah, I made a lot the first time because I got magazines off of Marketplace, and I went through and I did every magazine that I had. I think I got like 20 that time. So I have a lot of this Citrizolf paper. I just need to start using it. I just forget about it all the time. I don't want word there. Let's like right here. covering my glue pages. I don't have enough room on my desk right now. It's crazy. That is not the glue page. Now I want some more of this. Okay, and then I got one more spot right here. Let's put some of the brown paper on that side. Oh, I got another piece spot right there. And need little pieces in here. Fan. I'm going to put a little bit more of this paper there because I covered most of that up. Put the lid on that this time. My eyes are bugging today. So I'll put a little bit down here on the bottom just to give this some flavor. Let go of my fingers. Thank you. Get a wet wipe. Knock some of this glue off my hands. Okay, cut. Now this is a fun way to make master boards. Something's not stuck right there. You can feel it. And a lot of, you do it on a larger scale, typically. And the fun thing is, like, do it on the back of a 12 by 12 sheet of paper, like scrapbook paper or cardstock or whatever. Cardstock is preferred if you're going to use it for like journaling cards or tags. But then when you cut it, you turn it upside down so you don't know what you're getting until you turn them over. It's a fun little exercise. Oh, there goes my hand again. Ugh. My hand keeps electrocuting me. Right there is what I was feeling. Yeah. That's the thing about the Citrizol too, is that it does bleed off. So I have a spray sealer that I will spray these with off camera just to kind of seal up that Citrazolve. Okay, so I'm going to move the papers off my desk, out of my way. We're going to work on one at a time. So we're going to set this off to the side with my recycle stuff. Reach under my fan. Okay. And not, that's not to say that what's going on here is not recycling as well. It's more about, but you know, because my creative life is this crafting junk journaling world, so it's a lot of recycled stuff, and the respect that, you know, using it in ways that are not necessarily the way it was intended. So what I have, I've done some stuff, got some stuff in this little tray here. This is my diamond painting tray. I have my electric pen to pick up the little diamonds because I don't want to try to do that by hand. Especially not today. I'm having some issues with my hand. We're going to put a bead of glue up the side here. Oh, I got black ink all over it. Now, if you're a diamond painter, you know that normally, you know, these go down onto a wax surface. Not a wax. You get wax in your pen, and you stick them down to like a double-sided sticky tape surface. I'm trying to not get this down in the glue. So if I can get it to just drop it, it would be tremendously helpful. Excuse me. I even have a square one in here. I essentially, all I did was I cleaned out the bottom of my box that I use to hold all of my drills. So these are all ones that either, you know, fell off in between sessions and I couldn't figure out where they went to, or I spilled them and didn't realize it till I was cleaning up at the end of the filming. You know, and instead of going through them all trying to find out which one it was, I just drop them into my container. So I figured this card will represent kind of what I do to keep my mind active and, you know, keep from going insane at home by myself. So representing all of my different crafts. Ugh. Losing feeling in my thumb. Pick one up, please. Thank you. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is... Oh, I don't have one right there. How did that happen? Yeah, stick two there. Why not? What don't want the wet one, I want the dry one. Just kind of pushing them down into the glue. And the paper towels, it's picking up some of the excess in between them as well. So double whammy, double good. Give me just a sec. Sorry about that. I am feeling a little queasy today for some reason. So if you watched my video or my live stream from yesterday, these are cutouts from yesterday's project. And those are definitely reuse, recycle. And I'm going to put it on this corner as a little tuck. I may tuck something in there, I may not. I don't really know. My silicone spatulas came in the mail today. They're out in my mailbox. I'm like, I don't feel like going out there to get them. Just wait till my husband can bring them in when he gets home. He usually is the one that checks the mail, but if there's something in there that I'm like, ooh, I don't want to play with and I don't want to wait till he gets off work, I'll go out and get it. But that can wait. So this is a piece of Aida cloth. And I used Try because I was trying to figure out if I could stamp on it. And I can. This is the cloth that's used in cross stitching. Hello to those in the bushes. So that's my cross stitch, as well as string. But I'm going to do, kind of thinking. I don't know if you guys caught that. I was reading the word try as I was talking, and it came out. I was thinking instead of I was kind of thinking, which is what I was trying to say. Using the Fabrifix there because, again, it's doing fabric. Stick. A little die cut kitty. If you're a first time viewer, I have an Etsy shop, peaceandcues.etsy.com, where I sell die cuts, among other things, but feel free to check it out. Oh, I gotta tuck this under that. Almost put it over top, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's a little tuck spot. Ugh. Everything's sticking to me. Still trying to think how I want to put the string on there. And then I have these little blocks. This was a new hobby that I discovered this year. I didn't know if I would like it. So I bought one and then I bought like 10 more. I found out I like them. So I don't know how well this glue is going to hold it. We'll find out. Do I want to hook them together? I could. I could make a, I could attach them all together, but. So this one's going to be a little 3D-ish. You know what? I want to bring these in just a smidge. I just got an idea. Oh, hey. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I don't usually do live streaming, but I was wasn't feeling up to doing these to filming last week, so I figured I might as well just do them live this week. Yes, it is a diamond art pen. It's an electric one. Very cool. If you haven't invested in one, I suggest. The only problem I have is that the button is here, and I'm left-handed. So normally, it would be more comfortable to do it this way. But this doesn't turn, so I have to turn the pen, and I have to use my finger here to turn it on and off. But yeah, I just got that a couple weeks ago, and I was like, game changer. Yeah, I love it. It helps me a lot because I have arthritis really bad in both my hands. Um, so the constant like having to apply the pressure with the traditional pen, it limits me on how long I can do it because my hands really start hurting. Um, but yeah, it's nice. I mean, it still kind of triggers my arthritis a little bit having to hold it the way that I do, but it seems to be um, less of an issue than the regular pens. I stuck. What didn't you like about the one that you had? Oh, two types of arthritis. Yucky. I feel ya. I have osteo, but you can see it. I got all the lovely little nodules in my knuckles, but I've got arthritis in my hips. It's in my shoulders. It's in my knees. So yeah. Okay, I think I'm gonna call my Creative Life one done. Set it off to side to dry. Hopefully slide that under there without smacking my hands on my fan. This is a drill um, holder too, which I love that I invested in that because you can load up 6 colors at a time. It's got little plugs here I'm not using it today because I was kind of using it more for organizing my stuff. But it's got little stoppers. You can pour them back in. Oh, too fat for my hands, yeah. Which is interesting because usually with arthritis, having something bigger would be more beneficial. But yeah, I guess if your hands are little, oh, that sucks. Hole puncher? Where did I put it? uh, Try to remember to punch my holes because I didn't do that on one a couple of weeks ago. And then after I was all done and I went to put it back on the rings, I realized that I had decorated it upside down. So it's actually on the where everything else is this way. And this is the part that's decorated. The one you flip it and the back is decorated. Like, whoops. Oh, it's right here. So you flip, 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 flip. Oops. Oops. I guess I wasn't paying too close of attention. All right, so here, this is recycle is the next, was this current week's. I have spelled out recycle. Well, it's recycling, but I've spelled out recycle with my little words here. I had to re-ink my pad, and it's still, like, not quite all the way saturated, so I'm probably going to end up with a little extra. Let's see. And this is where the try came in on the other one. Trying to see if I could stamp on. Okay, where's my lid? Oh, under my fan. Ah. So this is Altered Index 2025. Hashtag Altered Index 2025. It is sponsored by another crafter. Her page is Nonstop Crafts and Nonstop Paper Crafts. And she put this challenge out. And it's, 52 weeks. Each week has a prompt. And you just kind of do art based off of whatever the prompt is. Last week I wasn't feeling up to filming at all, so I didn't. And so last week was this one, which was Creative Life, but I figured I'd kind of represent all the stuff, all the crafties that I do. And then this week is Recycle. Next week is School Days. Ooh, ooh, I might get to use some of my new dies. Actually, they're not new. I just didn't know that they were dies. I was like, oh, I bought them as tear rulers. So I bought these as tear rulers. I don't know why it didn't occur to me, because now that I'm looking at them, there's the recess holes. For, but there's 3 of them, and I've just been using them to tear paper. And then somebody posted in one of the Facebook groups, did you know those were dies? And I'm like, what? Where's my other 2? There's one. My other one's not cooperating. But yeah, I don't know why it didn't occur to me that these would be dies. Because there would be no reason to have the ruler on there if they were just for tearing. And there would be no reason to have relief holes in them if it was just for tearing. It just never occurred to me. Good to know. I'm going to put this up, not put this on yet. So I have another one of these. I have some more of this. Some other recycle stuff. Tea bags. Tea bags make a really cool addition to your stuff. How to make your own release papers. I don't know what release papers are. Oh yeah, tea bags give you. It's a quick and easy way to give you some background. They are clear, or translucent, not clear, so you can still see through them. So just FYI, my videos for my diamond painting are on Fridays at 2. Which they're just pre-records. I don't do those live. I don't know. May recognize what this is. I can't get it too close because I'm a fan. This is from one of my favorite sandwich shop. It's just up the road from me. Haven't been there in a while. Maybe able to go there for dinner. Felt like cooking. I haven't felt like cooking a lot lately. Oh, I like that you can still see through the white on that. Yeah, so this recycle was just pulling stuff that's randomly on my desk. Stuff that has my childhood ringing in my ear. If you put it away, when you were done with it, you'd know where it's at. I'm sure we've all heard that before. But yeah, just rather than getting more supplies out and, creating more scrappies, I'm just using what's on my desk. This is crumpled up packing paper, and when you uncrinkle it, you roll it up into a ball to crinkle it. When you pull it back out, and then take some ink and run it over the top, and it gives it that really cool, like, grunginess to it. Those are not paper scissors. Those are fabric scissors. I'm gonna move those out of my way, in fact, because I don't want to accidentally pick up my sewing scissors and cut paper with them. When my husband brought home, when his work got new printers, they got rid of their dot matrix printer. He brought me home the whole case of this paper, that has these down the side. These. So I pulled them off so I can use the paper in the printer, but now I've got oodles and oodles and oodles of this stuff. Just kind of laying around. I have to repunch that hole. Get out of the way, please. Again, using Fabri-Tac because I'm gluing fabric down. Okay. I still have this. Do I want to put this one on here too? I mean, if I don't, I'm going to end up throwing it away, so. I feel like I need a focal point though. Which means getting into something that's not recycled. So I don't have anything on my desk. Maybe. Ah! No. Sure, why not? It was on my desk. It's being used. Though I already threw my glue page away. So we'll just put it on here. All right, so I think with that, I'm going to go ahead and call this a day. So we have week 30, Creative Life. Oops, what did I do? No, I don't want to exit. So I have week 30, Creative Life, and week 31, Recycle. So lots of recycled materials. And recycling what's already on my desk, apparently, for the focal point. So thank you, TR's Diamonds and Drills came in and visited with me for a little bit. And Replay Crew, thanks very much. And we will talk to you later.